Hi, I'm Tom Galvin. Some of you know me, some of you don't. Last March, when the world closed down and the plug was pulled on public gatherings, actors and dancers and singers, in fact, all kinds of performers, had no place to perform. The pandemic had been a big wet blanket on the performing arts in general. My friend Joe Moy responded to the depressing pandemic with humor. Yeah, he sees humor in a lot of things. I don't know if that's some strange thing about Joe, but yeah, and he thought we've got to cheer some people up, make some people smile. So at least 3 or 4 days a week, sometimes more. Joe's coronavirus satires popped up on Facebook, and they brought some smiles to some dark times. Many of these videos were viewed by up to 2,000. Even one of them made it up to about 3,000 views. So Joe touched a lot of people, and hopefully lightened the load for a lot of people. So when he wrote a lot of these songs, he'd write them every day, and then he asked some musical friends to join him in a program of the satires. They hopped on, and when he asked me to sing some of these songs and co-host, I hopped on. So now I'd like to introduce you to the author of these parodies, actor, singer, songwriter, chalk artist, and friend Joe Moye.
Oh, sorry. Hey, thanks, Tom, and thank you to the YubaSutterArts&Culture gang for helping to produce the Corona comedies, pandemic parodies. So our first parody is, of course, the first one I posted on Facebook, which had over 3,000 views the last time I checked. It was done in April 2020, and it is still the most viewed one that I've done. So please, why don't you enjoy Please Stay at Home Now, based on the song For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield, and sung by, me, being me.
Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. And there's a man with a virus over there, and I'm telling him, don't you come near. I think it's time we stop. Hey, stand your ground. Everybody stay at home now. No more paper on the shelf. There's no bread and not a whole lot else. Everybody's losing their mind. Don't need 16,000 rolls of toilet paper anytime. Yeah, you better stop. Hey, stand your ground. Everybody stay at home now. Listen good. You stay at home, boy. Don't come around here. We don't need none of your virus. That's right. Be safe.
Hey, that quick little video received such an amazing response that I knew I had finally found a project to help me during house arrest. I mean, isolation. So I would like to introduce some of my our good friends, musical friends, the Ukuleles. Barbara, Deanna, and Luann are a group who combine ukuleles, of course, with harmony to create the most amazing music. And they had jumped on board and agreed to help me with Don't Touch Me, based on the song by Elvis Presley, I Can't Help Falling in Love. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Ukuleles.
Hi, I'm Deanna Wiseman. We're the Ukuleles, and this is Luann Leonard, and this is Barbara Taylor. 1, 2, ready, go. Wise men say we should shelter in place, and you must know never touch your face. No hugging, stay 6 feet away. So thank coronavirus. That's how we live today. Like the TV, potatoes are gone, along with the meat. Some things are just wrong. Wash your hands. Don't forget your mask. Social distancing, everyone, that is your task. Like the TV, potatoes are gone, along with the meat. Some things are just wrong. Don't take my hand, and we must not go. Please don't go out, for we must stay at home. Please don't go out, for we must stay at home.
Thank you, ukulele ladies. Love you guys. On March 15th of this year, I was having some anxiety about opening up for that great Irish band from Sacramento called One Eyed Riley. They were playing at Justin's Kitchen, in which they do every St. Patrick's Day, and we had just been hearing the buzz about this new thing that was going around called coronavirus, and so I said, "Well, I'm going to do it." The place was packed. The band was great. I hope I did an adequate job opening up. We got through the night, and the next day, Justin's was closed, as was every other restaurant in town and around the country, actually. And so that was like my intro to this. Certainly, we were going to go through some changes, and I'd like to introduce this guy that you may have heard of. Well, I may have heard of him. It's me, actually, singing David Bowie song that Joe rewrote, and it goes like this.
Hi, I'm Galvin, and I'm going to do what Joe did. I'm going to take a beautiful David Bowie song and probably hash it up, but at least Joe did it with humor.
Still can't find what I was looking for, and I searched the whole house twice. Now I sit and watch another show about staying safe. Seems all the cold was not that deep. So I check the mail for money, and I hide all my TP. I eat out of boredom, and I watch too much TV. Changes, now everything's strange. Changes, it changes every day now. Changes, kind of feel the strain. I'm making changes at home now. Time may change us, but can we change in time? Joe wrote these parodies and stayed at home, and he always washed his hands. He tickled lots of funny bones, and all without a band. Came up with stuff that made us laugh and twisted lots of songs. He helped us feel less home alone, so we all sing along. So thank you, Joe, and all of you musicians who sang for us. Music is the antidote for this coronavirus. It may seem mean, but screw COVID-19. Stay healthy.
Thank you, Tom. You know, originally Tom was a solo act, but as I found throughout the years, the addition of Gay Galvin enhances any musical attempt, or even a completion, as that one was. Tom also added some lyrics to the end of that song, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Tip of the hat. You know, those were days of changes. That was when the beginning of no dining in and takeout, where every restaurant was doing takeout. We had virtual church services. We had distance learning was just starting up, the advent of Zoom. Well, now I'd like to introduce to you one of my beautiful friends, Kelly Barber Cunningham. She's a renowned vocalist here in the area, and she agreed to sing my only patriotic parody. So here she is with America the Isolated, based on, of course, the song America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies and everyone at home, for less traffic fatalities and long talks on the phone. America, America, oh, isolation sucks, but pay the price and stay inside and pray that it's enough.
Well, that was short, but oh, so sweet. Thank you, Kelly. Beautiful job. Hey, when I approached Tom about this idea of putting some of the parody bits into a show, he was very supportive and he immediately jumped in to help. And as we went through the videos, Tom became enamored with one of them. It was I had shot it out at the river, and I called it "I Started to Cough," which it was based on a really wonderful Bee Gees tune. I started a joke, but Tom wanted to take that one on himself, and we thought, why not have him do it live right now? So here you go, Tom Galvin. I started to cough.
I started to cough, which started the whole store panicking. Oh, they just didn't see. It was just allergies. Then I started to wheeze, which started the whole store running. Oh, it's not a disease. I just have allergies. Oh, the flowers started to fly, and then the tears coming out of my eyes, and they all coiled back in thread, with all the fluids running out of my head. Now I've seen better days at home with my Zantac and Flonase, but things just seem so pristine now that we're all quarantined. Now that we're all quarantined.
Thank you. So, Joe is going to do, this is not a live recording. This is something that he recorded for us. But you can tell after doing these songs for several weeks in a row, by now we're getting into some months now, and he's been cranking out these songs. And he's feeling a commitment to do this, and people are enjoying it. But you can see there's a little stress going on when he sings his new version, clarified version of Unchained Melody. Joe, let's see what you got to tell us about Unchained Melody.
Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch along lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and I can need so much when you're pouring tears. I need a hug. I just need a hug. But you stay 6 feet away from me. All my friends now say, don't touch me, don't touch me. I'll be safe at home, you can't come see me. All my friends now say, I'm virus free, virus free. That's why I'll stay quarantined. Oh, my friends, my compadres, my homies, and peeps, I need you here with me. I know that weeds would kill me. I'm weak that way, and I need you here with me. Oh, please, I need a hug. I need a hug. God, please cure us of
Wow. That was an emotional and traumatic and slightly creepy video. And you know what? I know you guys are in need of something a little more laid back. And I would like to welcome my good friend and also a fellow musician, Rick McFall. Rick was gracious enough to join me in performing a Margaritaville parody called Staying Home All Day. So please welcome Rick McFall and myself. You know, maybe we'll go back to that in a second.
It's Rick. Joe's right over there. Larry's over there in the chair for any of you that want to know. I'm going to sing a parody song that Joe wrote to the tune of Margaritaville. And that's about all I got to say, I guess. Oh, Yuba Sutter Shopper. Nibbling on tofu. Gotta clean up the cat goo. But first I gotta get off of the couch. I think I'm a winner. But what is for dinner? What's this Tiger King thing all about? Isolating and waiting for something new. I get thrilled just going around the block. And I'd be okay with hanging around here all day. Today was so taking long. I had to go shopping. My inventory was dropping. That's why I'm nibbling on this tofu. I searched all the empty racks, dodging round like a running back. If you stay back from me, then I'll stay back from you. Isolating and waiting for something new. I get excited just going around the block. Round the block, round the block, round the block. And I'd be okay if I stayed around here all day. If the days weren't so stinking long. Now we're married, wearing our masks while we're doing our tasks. All of us, we look like we're robbing a bank. I grew out my beard. Because it's so weird. Now all of my grandkids, they give it a yank. Isolating and waiting for something new. I get excited just going round the block. Round the block, round the block, round the block. I'd be okay with hanging around here all day if the days were so stinking long. And I'd be okay with hanging around here all day if the days were so stinking long.
Thank you, Rick. You know, it was really nice. That was in the summer, and if you listen carefully, you can hear the cicadas joining us on that song. Which actually, considering how it was kind of a Margaritaville, that was cool. So I had to add this last video because for the United States pandemic, I started noticing when there were so many people on unemployment or had to stay home, and we all had to stay home. Well, a big portion of that was the guys, a lot of guys suddenly found themselves at home for long periods of time. And I got to hear some complaints and some other things, and I came up with this song. So please, a Tammy Wynette song, I think it was, Don't Act Like a Man. and we're going to go to that. There it is. Oh,
Okay. Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, being isolated with your man. He has the good times, you have the bad times. I think it's time he understands. Don't act like a man. Well, you can help with the dishes. Your job's not just taking out the trash. Don't act like a man. Well, you can fold the underwear correctly and put it in the right drawer. So don't act like a man.
So there is Don't Act Like a Man. I've had a blast putting this together. It's been so much fun. And I wanted to end with a couple of unreleased, at least not on Facebook. They will be tonight. But these are a couple of songs I wrote that hadn't been posted yet. I've been saving them just for this show. So I would like to invite back in my good buddy Tom Galvin. He's going to do a Dire Straits song that I rewrote. And now it's called Stay Far Away. Okay, Tom?
Okay, Joe. I'm out of TP and I have to go to town, so stay far away from me. Won't come around whenever you're around, so stay far away from me. So stay far away from me. I like you, but can't you see? This virus just ain't for me. So stay far away from me. Now I got to run at the grocery store, 'cause you won't stay away from me. In the frozen food aisle you wanna talk some more, but stay far away from me. Stay far away from me. Like you, but can't you see? This virus just ain't for me. So stay far away from me. Stay far away from me. You could go to Marysville, you could go to Fort Bragg, but stay far away from me. You could go east, you could go west, but stay far away from me. You could go up, you could go down, but stay far away from me. Go into space, some other place, but stay far away from me. If you won't wear a mask, then all that I ask, stay far away from me. Back to you, Joe.
Thanks, Tom. So I'm going to end the show here with this last one I wrote, and I think you guys can all relate to this one. Return to Slender. Return to Slender. We isolated from COVID way back in March. And now we're headed to the new year. And I've gotten large, no doubt about it. Return to Slender. Got to stop this bloat. No more donuts. I should eat dry toast. We have a pandemic and a new president. Keep looking down at my feet, but I don't see where they went. So I tried to go keto, added all that fat. Now I'm looking in the mirror and I see just where it's at. No doubt about it. Return to Slender. We got to stop this bloat. I should give up donuts, stick with dry toast. We have a pandemic, a new president. Keep looking down at my feet, but I don't see where they went. This time I'm gonna stop myself and get the chocolate right out of my hand. And if I pop it back into my mouth, I hope you'll understand. No doubt about it. Return to Slender. Return to Slender. Return to Slender. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. Thanks, Alex.